Let's conjugate verbs again. Actually, wait. Let me try something real quick. What happened? Okay. Now, if someone comments, I should be able to see it.
Before we start with a new topic, let's quickly recap the previous one.
Actually, wait, no. Let's not conjugate verbs yet. Let's see what she did before that. You know the alphabet? Mostly? Russian words.
Привет! Before we start with a new topic, let's quickly recap the
What
previous
do you mean?
one. Let's imagine you are in a Russian-speaking country and you need to explain something in English. How would you start a conversation? You would say, извините, вы говорите по-английски? Ну, немного. What does it mean? Right, it means I do speak English, but a little bit.
Let's watch this.
Привет! Как дела? We started with learning the Russian alphabet. Then we moved on to reading syllables and a simple dialogue. And last time we covered some useful words and phrases. So I hope that by now you don't have too many issues with recognizing Russian letters and reading in
I
Russian.
don't have too many issues.
Today we'll learn the phrase that I think anyone going to any foreign country
American, not the
needs
honest
to learn
ones.
first. It's, excuse me, do you speak English?
Yeah.
If you have no time left before going to a Russian-speaking country, you may at least learn this. Saying it in Russian, you're showing consideration and respect to the locals, and people may feel more eager to respond or help you. First of all, when approaching someone you don't know in the street, there is no need to say «Здравствуйте», because it's not really catching attention. You should start with excuse me and in a formal way. We learned this phrase and the difference between addressing someone formally or informally in the previous video. So, based on that, what would you start with? Извините or извини? Right. The formal way of saying excuse me is извините. And you know it.
Is that probably извините?
Извините.
Извините. Okay. Also, I just wanted to check from you. Yeah, приятно познакомиться. Sorry.
Because it ends with te. The whole phrase will sound as извините.
Извините.
Вы говорите по-английски.
She looks so awkward.
Вы means you. Вы говорите means you speak. Or do you speak as a question. There is no difference in Russian. We'll talk about this more later. По-английски is an adverb. It means in English. And you read it as one word. По-английски.
It's nice though.
And once again the whole phrase. Извините. Вы говорите.
Извините. Вы говорите по-английски.
Говорите по-английски.
How about pronunciation is shit? Not sure.
Извините, вы говорите по-английски? Great job! Now, what can a person say to that? They may answer, да, я говорю по-английски. Repeat, please.
Я говорю по-английски.
Да means yes. Or they may say, нет,
Я не
я не говорю по-английски. Я говорю по-русски.
Я говорю по-русски.
Нет means no. And you can also see that to make a negation in Russian, you just put не before a verb. Не говорю.
Не говорю.
And не. So, say a lot in Russian yet? You по-английски. По-английски. What does it mean? Я, please say. Or
Я немного говорю по-русски. Чуть-чуть.
чуть-чуть. And if you hear извините, я говорю только по-русски. It means sorry, говорю только по-английски. По-испански.
Испанский. I do not speak испанский.
Я говорю по-французски.
I not speak французский.
Я говорю по-итальянски.
I do not speak итальянский.
Я говорю по-немецки.
По-немецки.
Let's imagine you want to say, I speak English and Spanish. Я говорю. Important to understand. Compare it to an adjective with a noun. Английский язык. Английский is an adjective. It describes a noun. And по-английски is an adverb. It describes a verb. That's why you say английский язык. But по-английски. Русский язык. But по-русски. Try to read these.
Испанский язык по-английски. Она по-испански.
Испанский язык по-испански. Итальянский язык. Привет! Before we start with a new topic, let's quickly recap the previous one. Let's imagine you are in a Russian-speaking country and you need to explain something in English. How would you start a conversation?
Don't know at all.
You would say, извините, вы говорите по-английски. What does that mean? Today, things in learning Russian. Speaking and present moment, and a person language all. Repeat after me. Я.
First person singular, second person singular, third person singular, first person plural, second person plural, third person plural.
Another room example. So in the sun. Я. Now. And Russian in the verb parlare. Guardate for read. So is
And on.
An infinitive form. Now let's conjugate the verb говорить. Я говорю. Говори. There is a part of the
I'm so bad at conjugating, but I don't even know how. You can know when you want.
Привет, друзья! Как дела? My name is Fedor, and today you will learn conjugation in Russian. Today we'll cover not everything about conjugation, not everything that there is to conjugation in Russian, because that would take way too much time and it's going to be a little bit too much for you guys. So for any learner, you guys don't need to know all the exceptions, all the different endings, all the different conjugational rules. You simply have to know.
Really? Uri is hard? No. I guess I am pronouncing it a bit weirdly, but I assume that Uri isn't that difficult.
The basics and the most important things about conjugation. And today we'll cover about 90% of the most useful information there is, more of it
Get to the
to
point.
a noun or to a subject. For example, in English we can say, I think he thinks. So that change from think to thinks is a conjugation because the verb changed depending on a noun before it or depending on the subject in the sentence. But in Russian, we don't have just two conjugations, we have six, okay? So six different conjugations for each personal pronoun that we have in Russian. So let's get right into this. We have verbs that end on at, all infinitives that end on at belong to the first group, and then the second group is it. All the verbs that end on it will belong to the second group. This is not all of the endings of infinitives, okay? And I'll talk about the rest of them at the end of the video so you guys can know the most important information first and then the secondary information later on. So the first group, verbs that end on at. We have two verbs today, which is знать, to know, and читать, to read. Okay, so you have a table in front of you right now, and let's get right into the conjugation, and I'll talk about the rules of conjugation as we go along. The first pair is я знаю and я читаю. I know.
What's with this order? Why don't you do first singular, second singular, third singular, then first plural, second plural, third plural.
And I read. Okay? So the reason why this first group is called the first group and what classifies it is that the ending at, we only take away the t from it. We keep a in the word. We don't take away the I from the word. So we simply attach a new ending after the letter A. So as you can see, you follows A. So zna.
Alright. Oh. Let's see. What's that? Right. Scarabs. Okay. Means that first person involved is right. Сказаю.
Сказал,
What?
сказал,
That sounds like сказал. Сказал.
You and читаю. Okay? A stays in the word. It's not taken away. Next up is ты знаешь and ты читаешь. You know and you read. Again, with
First. Slash.
at the ending yes after letter A.
Yes.
Then we have мы знаем and мы.
Знаю. Знаю. Сказал.
Читаем. We know and we read. The ending is ем. Вы знаете.
Те. Сказать. 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 What? Ну, сказать. What is it now? It just doesn't exist. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a shame. It's like plural. So annoying. Okay, go. Bad wow. Wait, verb. Oh, shit, I spoke up.
And вы читаете, the ending is ете. Он, она, оно, he, she or it, they will all have the same ending. Знает and читает. He, she or it knows and he, she or it reads. And finally, I
Oh, играть. So, right? Играю. Yeah, okay. Играю. Играешь. Играем. Играете. Играет. Играют. Играют.
Играют.
Играют.
они знают and они читают. They know and they read. So please just take a note of all the endings that are there, that are on your screen right now, and use them whenever it's appropriate. So that's it for the first group. First group is a little easier because we don't have to take away the I from the stem. And so, and
Говорить. Please.
a little
Okay. For говорю is me. Говоришь. 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 Мы говорим. 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 It's so bad. What my big concept about говорим. Yes. Говорим. Говорите. 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 Говорит. Говорить. Говорит. Говорит. Говорят. Huh?
easier. I think verbs that end on at are going to be like maybe 10 of them, 10 out of 15, which is of course a big number, right? But the second group is also pretty common. And those verbs end on each. For example, говорить and учить. So not only do we take away the t from the ending, we're also going to take away the e from it as well. As you see in this first group, я говорю and я учу. As you can see, there is no e in the ending. We take away e in addition to t.
Why is this so? I assume it has something to do with the fact that this can only be solved. I'm not sure.
A second thing that you might have noticed is that you and u are not the same endings, right?
Correct.
So говорю has letter u and учу has letter u in the ending. They're not the same, of course, but they're very similar. You know, if you only say them out loud and you don't have to spell the word out, u and u sound pretty similar. So when it comes to speaking, this difference is almost negligible. Okay? Second pair is ты говоришь and ты учишь. You talk and you learn. Ending is иш. Мы говорим and мы учим. We talk and we learn. Ending is им. Вы говорите and вы учите.
Учите.
Ending is ите. Он, она, оно говорит and учит. He, she, or it talks or learns. And lastly, они говорят or они учат. They speak or they talk and they learn. Once again,
I'll make some flip flop. So not much.
yat is going to be a different ending from at, but once again, the pronunciation is very similar. Yat, at. Very similar.
Говорят. Говорят. Учат.
And so once again, you have this ending on your screen right now. Take a note of these, and whenever an infinitive ends on it, just simply replace the ending to the appropriate ending that you have on your screen. And guys, that's it for the first two groups. They're going to be the most common verbs that are out there. But this doesn't cover 100% of all verbs. We have verbs ending on yet, on yat, on ut, whatever it is. And for those few verbs that you will encounter, please use a website called Conjugator. You can simply type in the word in the search bar, and they're going to conjugate the verb.
Oh, I need virtual. I do not want that. I want something good and it's free. No. What? Huh? That's so much of a difference. To get pretty much no difference. Like this. What I can? And this. What is the B fluent time? I'm not traveling all the way into the middle of Donald Trump land just to try to learn a language that he probably hates.
For you. Okay, they have present, past, and future tense. All kinds of conjugation there to help you guys. So you don't have to learn all the rules that there are to the conjugation if you simply can check yourself with this website called conjugator.com. And so I'm gonna leave it in the description. Just check it
I
out.
want mnemonics. Because. So let me ask ChatGPT. Or maybe it's not. Sure, the cartridge might help. Hold on.
Говорить.
It's supposed to
Говорю. О,
I'm
вы.
gonna turn off my camera. I don't want you to see my ChatGPT history accounts. Alright. I don't want this to. Well, I saw that. I'm feeling like, let's do this on Copilot, not ChatGPT. Because Copilot. Oh, okay, so can you give me mnemonics? Can you give me mnemonics for Russian verb conjugation? Люба есть еще ему есть, ага. Люба. Она, Люда есть еще еда ему есть. Я is у. Ешь is ты. Ем is он, она, and они. What do you mean, but why? I had to open the chat to see that reply. What are you doing, chat? Oh, sorry. Okay. That. Yeah. Okay. Yoda. You. No. Off. That doesn't help me at all. What do you mean pronounce? Duolingo's pronunciation is terrible. Well, the Duolingo isn't that effective sometimes. Okay, let me see that. Let's try this one. Besides, Duolingo just doesn't teach grammar.
Иду, идешь, идет.
Idiot. Okay, I go, you go, what's that? He or she or it goes, we go, you guys go, he and they go. Okay. Let me check the translation of ET. 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 ET is singular imperative. Oh, okay. So that's what ET in Aqua uses because it's the imperative command.
Идем, идете, идут. Идем, идете, идут. Иду, идешь, идет. Идем, идете, идут. Хожу, ходишь, ходит.
According to Topaz, it's supposed to be catchy.
Иду, ходишь.
How is this catchy? This is just terrifying. What do you mean the avatar of my Russian stick man? I can make it change expression. I want to learn the conjugations. Have fun while doing it. What do you mean balls?
Я русский язык изучаю. Я много слушаю и много читаю. Потом я
Okay, this song is fine, but I'd like it more if I could see. Please let me see what the hell is going on. Exact words on what I expected. What do you mean? Why is that open? Okay, that one. This is a language learning stream. Could you please make me understand? Yeah, of course I say, what do you mean balls? You spat
Я
3 balls. You said 3 balls. You have 837. You're missing so many.
русский язык изучаю. Я много слушаю и много. Я русский язык изучаю. Я много слушаю и много читаю. Потом я новые слова повторяю. Я уже много знаю. Ты русский язык изучаешь. Ты много слушаешь и много читаешь.
Do you have less? Okay, this song is honestly, yeah, it's not bad, but uh, why is he flossing that? No.
Я русский язык изучаю.
Я русский язык изучаю.
Много слушаю и много читаю.
I a lot слушаю. I'm listening to много. Oh, I think that means I'm reading a lot of books. Я много. Oh no, I'm listening and reading a lot.
Читаю. Потом я новые
Потом. Let's move this over here and kill this thing. Потом. Then. I. Новые. Новые. Are you jealous of me or something? Now I knew Flora. Now I knew what of audio. Of audio. What? Потом я попробую на слово. Hire a what? I'm learning it for fun, not so I can move to Russia. And sure, it might be faster, but it definitely won't be as fun. I'm learning it for fun anyway.
Слова повторяю. Я уже много знаю.
I already know a lot. I think it means yeah, уже много знаю.
Ты русский язык изучаешь. Ты много
Изучаешь. It's not bad.
слушаешь и много читаешь. Потом ты
What? I mean, it is, but anyone might sleep. Listening to what? Listening to this. Yeah, it's not good. It's not great song. And neither is the song you use to remember the alphabet or the months of the year. Like, when you listen to the alphabet song or the months of the year song, they definitely help. I still have to sing them to remember them. But they're not good songs. I don't like them. Well, the one that Sesame Street has to the Russian alphabet is good, but this one isn't.
новые слова повторяешь. Ты уже много знаешь. Он русский язык. Ты много читаешь. Русский язык изучаешь. Ты много слушаешь и много читаешь. Потом ты новые слова повторяешь. Ты уже много знаешь. Он русский язык изучает.
What did you say?
Он много слушает и много читает русский.
Huh? What do you mean constipation? You mean constipation? I'm not constipated, I don't think.
Язык изучает. Он много слушает и много читает. Потом
It. What do you mean, how do I get rid of constipation? I don't have constipation. I'm not constipated right now. I haven't chatted in a while. I'm not sure.
он новые слова повторяет. Он уже много знает. Они русский язык изучают. Они много слушают и много читают. Потом они новые слова повторяют.
Why are you saying that here? Okay. Actually, wait, no, that's a good one. Look, ask ChatGPT. Ask your parents. Ask the Russian President Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, not me. Go to his Twitter or something. He'll probably know the answer better than me.
Они уже много знают. Вы русский язык изучаете, вы много слушаете и много читаете. Потом вы новые слова повторяете. Вы уже много знаете. Мы
Yeah, like people are saying that "uy" is wrong. Apparently it's "uy."
повторяете. Вы
Yes, he's saying "uy."
уже много знаете. Мы русский язык
He's
изучаем.
saying
Мы
"uy." He's saying "uy." Apparently the "uy" is wrong. "Uy" sounds like what she's saying "uy." I'm still gonna say "uy" because it sounds wrong.
много слушаем.
Conjugations. The conjugations are hard, just like your proof apparently. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna learn anything from this song. Lingual loops option. Let's see it then, Kopilov.
Говорю, говоришь, говорит, говорим, говорите, говорят.
Doesn't help me know which one it is, but it is in an order that I can very easily remember. That's probably fine.
Говорю, говоришь, говорит. Говорим, говорите,
Yeah, but why?
говорят.
Oh, I
Говорю,
want the
говоришь,
second conjugation. I don't want the second. I want the first word
говорит.
as well as the second
Говорю,
word.
говорю, говорю.
Делаю, буду делать, делаю. Just like English, why it doesn't have a future tense. Using it a different way. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I did turn it off. Are you happy now? Probably. Okay, okay, these are hard, bro. If I can't even learn the conjugation, how can I learn the case index? My goodness. You?
Говорю,
Okay, I'm gonna ask Copilot to give. I'm gonna try to ask Copilot to cheat dice. Okay, cheat dice. Look at my notepad. Wait a minute. Notepad. There it is. I do not care. What? Oh no, I mean the one I'm trying to like. Which one? Uh, cheat dice. Cheat die. I see. Cheat dial. Cheat dice. Cheat die. Cheat dice. Cheat dice. Cheat die. Cheat die. Cheat die. Cheat dice. No, what? Cheat dice. Is this right? What? Oh no, what? Oh no, yeah. Actually, no, sorry. 2S, 3S, 1P, 2P, 3P. One. The war's still going on, bro. Just search it up. It's cheetahute. Cheetahute. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, I want another verb. Beach. Okay, this will be a bit of a challenge. So, always beach. And I know that there's fuel from Lower Dengar. Yours. Yours. From the Lower Dengar as well. Yet. Then, M. Yeah. 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 I look like an idiot. Fuel. Why'd you say that? Yachi. Yeti. Yichi. Ichu. Ichu. I'm going to. I look so dumb. Feel. It's built. It's built. Okay. I said biatch. It's close enough. I just got the wrong iodine, so iodine. Why is he saying iodine? It's not iodine. It's been actually, no, I think it's been 3 years. What do you mean it feels like a month? It's been like 3 years. Okay, built. It's not biatch. Built it, not pizza. Okay, built it. Yes, I do want to. Okay, besides. 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 Wait. Besides. Besides. Wait, what? And then that one was. Hmm. Besides. I'm gonna guess that. This seems correct. It seems close enough. Okay. That's just sad. It's not even being consistent now. I want regular. I want. Okay. Играть. Играть в играть. Играть. Это the French. Играю. Пью. Играю. 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 Ем. Играем. Играет. This will be играет. 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 Okay, I'm gonna try this next one. Great. I'm gonna try this next one without looking back. Okay. Another one. Работать. That shouldn't be hard. Работать. I haven't seen before. Работать. Работать. Работу. Работать. Работаешь. Работать. Работать. Работе. Работай. 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 Тает. Тает. Работай. Я работаете. Работаю. I keep forgetting that those last ones are. Oh, uh, Let's ask Copilot. Работать. Сработают. Я сработал. Говорить. Чудесно. Isn't that the example we ever did? No, absolutely not. Well, I'm having more fun than I do learning Chinese at school, I think. I don't know, let's try to do this one without looking at it. Because I don't really remember it. Говорю. Говоришь. Говорят. Говорить. Говорите. Говоришь. Говорить. Говорю. Говорю. Говорите. Говорит. Говорите. Говорят. I'm so good! Yes! I'm so good! Fine, project and what? Did you know you're yes! Of course! I knew I was born 0 years old.